Hey, Sports 101 show. How's it going, man?
Where is this webcam in here?
It's right here.
It.
Can we?
Oh, okay.
Let's go technically
Zach
up.
I'm not on right now.
Let's mic Zach
good
up.
now.
I got it.
Okay. Are we?
I'm not used to having
you're
5
good.
mics.
Am I officially here now?
You're
Yes.
good.
You're good. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
Zach Kirker.
So am I not on camera right now?
No,
Right
me.
now it's on the man candy Pedigo.
We keep it permanently fixed on me. No offense.
Perfect. So I can pick my nose and nobody at home will know right now.
Yeah.
I can
Excellent.
change that.
Saturday morning, man. I tell you what, it's a little early for me.
Phew, us too.
I don't know that you're the only one in here that thinks that.
Well, I gotta move today, so this is the last stop on the fun train before hours of back-breaking work this afternoon. So let's make this last as long as
Yeah, well,
possible.
moving's never fun. I've done
Terrible.
it several times. But welcome to Sports 101.
Thanks for having me.
Welcome
I'm pumped
to
to be
Sports
here.
Radio
Yeah, welcome to the
1450.
station. Yeah.
Zach
Another
Kirker
one.
comes from ABC News Channel 20. Obviously, you've seen him on the TV. Get that out of my head, please.
Sounds like the exact same group that was just clapping.
Yeah, I
a second
bring
ago.
canned applause with me.
weird.
Thanks,
It's weird.
Jen.
I'm just giving him his credit.
Well, first before we dive into some Major League Baseball talk, tell us about Behind the Headlines and what we can expect from the blog.
Well, we started calling it a blog, and since then it's kind of evolved, and we're calling it more of a web channel now because that's more of what it is really. And what we mean by that is a blog. You just see someone come in and kind of type up some little blurb each day and something. This is going to be more of a spot where you can actually come and get daily sports content on the local level. And it will be all throughout, football, basketball, baseball season. We're going to be out doing interviews with players. There's fun video features, and that's what's going to be neat about this is there's going to be all kinds of video on the web. It's not just going to be a website where you go read something, but there's going to be video features updated every day. There will be contests. There'll be opportunities for you to win prizes, Cardinals tickets, Cubs tickets, stuff like that. I got an interview with Bobby Bowden on there right now. Got to interview him on Monday when he was in town for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, which was a thrill.
I watched that this morning. It was nice.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you very much. I mean, just to talk to that guy, and he's such a hand that you can ask him anything, and he makes you look like a good interview. You know what I mean? So I appreciate that, Bobby, if you're listening somewhere. And then
I doubt it.
You apparently didn't hear us talk about the redheaded stepchild.
I didn't know if you guys. I didn't know how far you guys were broadcasting. I mean, this streams, right?
Yeah.
I told him all about you.
Oh.
At least somebody did.
Yeah. All right.
Anyways, opening day yesterday, or 2 days ago, Cardinals opening day, we've got a video montage on there from the Sights and Sounds, See and Stand and stuff like that. Last night I got to interview Mike Tisdale. I asked him what he thought about this hubbub about Bruce Weber. Well, I said there's a lot of scrutiny on him right now. Does he deserve that? And I'm going to be honest, he hedged a little bit.
Really?
He wasn't real definite. So that's going to be up on the website on Monday, so you can take a look and see what,
Excellent.
a guy who was recruited by him, a local kid who played 4 years for him. I also kind of asked Mike if he thought that senior group, if they had any regrets or if there was anything, there was a lot of expectations on them, and they never really quite got to where most people thought that they could.
Right.
And he gave a pretty political answer with that too. But I thought, it's probably the time to ask now. He's not in the middle of the season, so there's going to be some good stuff up there from the Tiz coming up on Monday as well.
I'm excited about that.
So mostly though local
Yeah,
feel and
the
high school stuff once you get into the bigger seasons, football, basketball.
Right, and we're going to definitely focus on prep. I do want to keep Illinois involved, though, because it's close enough and easy enough to go over there and get some content and talk to people that if we can put some, if I can get to a game and put up post-game sound from that night on the web and let people, be the, if that's one of the first places they can go and hear their players talking about what happened in that game and what they thought about it and stuff like that. I mean, let's do it. Let's get right in the mix. I mean, we're not here to just be, like I said, I don't want to be here just to be a blog. Let's be a reputable news organization in addition to what Sports Radio 1450 already presents.
Behind the Headlines, Springfield Sports Insider Zach Kirker. Check it out on the webpage at sportsradio1450.com. Zach, I know you're a big baseball guy, so that's our next topic this morning. We're going to kind of run through our Major League Baseball playoff predictions, and then we're going to talk a little bit about how many people actually are paying attention to Major League Baseball and why or why not they are doing that. So let's dive into our predictions, though. Eric, Mark, Nicorelli, and I have been making them the past several weeks, and I just want to bang through them here and see who everyone thinks will be.
You wrote down our division winners,
the eventual winner. Yes,
we all
right.
forgot.
Eric, you picked the Brewers, Giants, and Phillies in the National League.
Yeah, I like that.
And so, who's your wild card spot?
Atlanta.
Atlanta.
All
All right.
Atlanta.
And in the American League, you picked the Chi Sox,
Absolutely.
Rangers, and Red Sox.
Okay.
And who's your wild card there?
Yankees. Heads
Yankees.
up.
All right.
Yep.
All right. Mark, you had the Cubs, Giants, and Phillies. Who's your wild card?
Along with Eric, I think Atlanta has got a dynamite team, and wouldn't surprise me if they not only just get wild card, they go ahead and win and beat Philadelphia and go on to the World
Philly's
Series.
got some injury problems. That's
Sure
for sure.
do.
All right. American League, you had Chi Sox, Rangers, Red Sox. Same as Eric.
Again, I think the Yankees, as much as I hate to say it, I think the Yankees are probably the team to come out
All right.
as wild card.
Stop copying off of me.
Sorry.
I'm super smart. Start.
All right, Nick, you had the Giants, Phillies, and you weren't here for the NL Central. Who do you think? Who do you think's winning the NL Central?
I want to take the Cardinals so bad, so I'll take them.
Don't do it.
I'm a homer.
Don't do it.
I'm a homer.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all right.
taking it.
I did the same thing. Who's your wild card?
I am also going with these dudes.
Atlanta?
I think Atlanta's just. I think they're going to be dynamite.
All right, you also picked the Chi Sox, Red Sox, and who'd you pick in the West? Angels? Was that right?
Yeah, I thought I'd pick Tampa Bay.
No,
In the
in the
center.
West.
All right, I meant in the East.
In the East?
Yeah.
No, you picked the Red Sox.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going with Tampa Bay as my wild card.
All right, Rays as the wild card. All right, I had Cardinals, Rockies, Phillies. I'll also go with the Braves as my wild card. And then I went Tigers, Angels, Red Sox, Yankees. And then I have the Cardinals and Red Sox playing for the World Series and the Red Sox winning it all. Cardinals.
How do you like that now?
Love it.
You hesitated.
Yeah.
I need that.
That was a genuine
I'm
hesitation.
I'm not going to ever bet against the Cardinals,
Right,
so I still
right.
got them going. But I think the Red Sox have an awesome lineup, and their pitching's pretty stout. Eric, who do you got winning this
Oh man,
thing?
I was battling with myself. It's either Philly or Philly and Boston or Philly and New York, and I can't decide. I think it feels to me like the Yankees will make some sort of acquisition during this season to kind of step them up a little bit. Maybe they're starting pitching. Yet to be seen. I feel like they're going to do something, and I think I got to go Yankees. I think I'm going Yankees, Phillies, and then Phillies.
All right. Marcus?
Boston's loaded for bear. They're going to win the American League. They've just got too much. They've got pitching. They've got the lineup every day. They not only picked up a couple guys, they picked up a couple that were hurt last year on their own team, basically. So it's almost like they added 4 guys. I really like Boston. I think out of the National League, you've got to go with Philadelphia. The starting pitching's dynamite. Granted, the relief pitching right now is iffy, and Lidge is always a question mark, but the team's too good. I think it's going to be Boston and Philadelphia, and I think Boston's going to win it all. Eric said something about the Yankees picking up somebody. I've said for about a month now, I wouldn't be at all surprised if St. Louis is not doing very well by June. Let's hope that's not the case. I think Carpenter will be a definite possibility to go to the Yankees.
No doubt about it.
The Yankees need another star in pitching something off. They have basically one guy.
Yep, I agree. Nick?
Phillies, Bo Sox, and I will take the Phillies.
All right, Mr. Kirker.
I don't know what always sunny in Philadelphia crack pipe you guys are doing, but I'm really not on this bandwagon. I mean, a lot of people are, but I want to know where their offense is going to come from. I agree their pitching is probably the best in the National League, the starting pitching, but they lost Jason Worth. He hit 300 last year, almost 296, and 30 and 100 essentially is what you're getting out of that guy. They lose Chase Utley. I mean, we don't know if he's going to be back midway through the season, at the end of the season. You take those 2 guys out of the lineup, you're taking your 5 hitter out of there. Who's going to protect Ryan Howard? I think yesterday they came out with Victorino, Polanco, Raul Ibanez batting 5th. I mean, is that going to get... Raul Ibanez is like 60. So
he's getting up there.
I mean, yeah. So I don't... If I'm going through, is that what I'm doing here? Is I'm picking everybody, all the divisions? Or am I just picking the World Series?
Just pick your NLCS champion and your ALCS champion. Who's playing for the World Series?
Boston and Colorado. I love Boston, and I love Colorado, man. That team... That
I had the Rockies winning the West. No one else did.
Yeah, no, I'm a bit of a Rocky fan, so I default when I think the Cardinals are going to suck, and they're going to suck this year. So I'm defaulting to the Rockies. And Cargo out there is a monster. I love that guy. Troy Tulowitzki is legit. I don't understand why.
Yeah,
I'm a big fantasy guy. I don't understand why Hanley Ramirez has been going over him, all year long.
Yeah, Tulowitzki's legit. He's an MVP candidate.
And he hit 15.
I think he's more consistent, though, than Gonzalez, because Cargo only does it in Colorado. I mean, the numbers showed it last year. He only hit 8 home runs on the road.
It was only like his first full year.
But out of his
give him a chance. I think he's going to be a monster.
36 homers, right? 8 were on the road.
Yeah.
I mean,
But you know what? But they lost a lot on the road. They weren't a good team on the road last year. They were like, they were like a 2,500 team. What is it? I don't know. What is 500? What's half of 500? They did not. They lost a lot on the road. Is what I'm trying to, yeah, there you go. They're a 250 team. I told you it's Saturday morning.
2,500. I was like, that's pretty good, man.
Zach, I agree with you on Colorado offensively, but after Jimenez, who do they really have starting pitching? That's my concern.
Well, they've got some question marks. Ubaldo's a legitimate number one. They've got some young guys. They got this. I don't even know how to pronounce this. Julius Chasen that's coming up. He's supposed to be a live arm, kind of crazy like that. It's young guys, and I'm not even sure what their names are. I worked in Colorado for a year, and they had young guys that they were bringing up through the system then that were a little raw still. Those guys are starting to make their way into the starting rotation, and they think that these are early draft picks that they think have a chance to do something out there. I just think that off. I don't know. I mean, I'm like I said.
So you got Rockies and Red Sox?
Yeah, Rockies, Red Sox.
Who's winning it?
Rockies.
Right.